Issues with Sarah Signal from State College. So we're going to share a story with you that she did earlier this week. Paranormal investigators, nothing new to Central PA, but there is a new team joining the ranks. They are a husband and wife duo, and they have made some hair-raising discoveries. Sarah went along with them as they were about to make a few more at Duffy's Tavern in Bullsburg.
For paranormal investigators John and Beth Carl, it was love at first fright.
So we actually done ghost hunting on our honeymoon, and from there it just snowballed.
We've actually been doing it approximately 3.5 to 4 years, just going about the United States, different locations.
But in the last few months, they turned that passion into a team, creating JABA Paranormal Investigations.
We're young, we're starting up, going strong right now.
They're also going anywhere they stand a chance of making contact with the other side.
Boy, this place is creepy. Yeah. I wonder what weird things happen here at night.
Well, JABA Paranormal investigators were about to find out.
We were contacted by Duffy's because they've actually personally experienced activity. Employees have and former owners have, so they knew of the experiences.
Those experiences include reported appearances by the building's namesake, Harry Duffy, visions of a young girl named Rosie, and alleged sightings of a Civil War-era soldier peeking out of an upstairs window. There have also been multiple reports of a mysterious woman walking through the restaurant wearing a yellow dress.
They noticed silverware moved in different locations. They had a line of popcorn lined up to the front door.
There are times when the hair will stand up on the back of your neck, or you just get that queasy feeling that you question whether or not you're going to go forward or turn around and walk out of the room.
But for JABA, unless the spirit is demonic, there is no turning back.
As far as getting typically scared, to me, if you've got that fear of the unknown, then it's not worth even investigating.
It takes the team slightly less than an hour to get all of their equipment set up and placed in strategic areas throughout the building.
We actually have a bunch of equipment right now. We have infrared cameras set up. We've got an infrared portable camera, camcorder. We have the K2 meters. We have a Mel meter with a REM pod on it. We have EMF meters. We have a spirit box. We also just recently gotten a laser grid.
With all their gear in place, the team did an initial sweep of the building with their handheld devices, searching for any signs of paranormal activity and determining which areas they want to investigate further.
And we don't take everything as paranormal. We look at things, try and debunk it, try and prove that things are natural rather than supernatural.
So, what sort of spirits did their investigation uncover?
When she says ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, you hear ashes. That is not any of us.
And if that doesn't have you convinced, maybe this will.
Aha moment for us was with that flashlight incident.
We didn't bring any toys or anything and didn't think of it.
But they wanted to connect with the child spirit who was reportedly in the building.
For a good 45 minutes, she would roll it across, and if she would say,
"If I roll it, you roll back to me,"
it would come back.
John? You can hear the laughing.
The laugh stands out very clear, very loud, and yet we never heard that while we were in there. It's one of those things that will make the hair stand up on you because you realize that something was happening to you here that you weren't aware of while you were inside the building.
So what's their final verdict on Duffy's?
There is definitely spirits there. They are friendly. Not sure why they still are there. We will be definitely investigating another time to get more answers.
We hope to get that holy grail of investigation and get a full body apparition.
All the evidence that they caught there inspired Sarah so much. She says she could not wait to go on an investigation of her own. So she did it in this month's Take This Job and Love It. She went to Royer Mansion in the dark with the team, and you will have to tune in this Friday to Central PA Live to see what they found.
Welcome back. It is Take This Job and Love It time, and I hope that you don't scare easily because I am becoming a ghost hunter.
We are in Royer Mansion. It's an old building and they make lots of creepy noises, and the ghosts here are not mean or vicious. They're very friendly. They're not here to scare you. They do enjoy the company.
Something's telling me this is a horrible idea because I'm totally afraid of the dark. It didn't really think this one through. Okay, come on.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
It's so creepy.
Sarah Swistak!
Hi, Sarah.
The living.
And thus began my brief stint as a ghost hunter for JABA Paranormal.
We have already started experiencing some activity, so we have already set up.
It took the team roughly 45 minutes to get all of their equipment in place.
Turn it to your right there.
We have our infrared cameras set up in a few of the locations upstairs.
But when it comes to ghost hunting, you need a whole lot more than a few cameras in your arsenal.
We have a spirit box, ghost box, millimeter REM pod, K2 meter digital voice recorders, laser grid.
It's like a ghost dance party. Right.
Yep, if you needed it on a ghost hunt, chances are they had it. Or did they?
Where do you keep the depends? Scaredy cats. That's not part of your arsenal.
Don't have it.
Okay, so it was back to the drawing board and time to focus on the tools I could have.
We do require all team members to carry a flashlight with them in case you're walking around, you don't trip on wires. So when I'm in the fetal position, you can find me.
They also trusted me with a K2 meter.
It doesn't make any sound, but if something starts coming close to you, it's going to start lighting up colors.
Well, isn't that comforting? We started our investigation in the master bedroom because the mansion's caretaker who sleeps here believes he shares the space with a spirit. He feels things touching him throughout the night and claims he feels something heavy every time he gets near the fireplace. And he wasn't the only one. Co-lead investigator Beth Carl felt the same way.
My heaviness was almost like somebody wanting to tell me that they fell over and hit their head. You know, like somebody possibly may have died there.
And just as that wonderful thought was dancing through my head, I was given my first assignment, scanning the room with my K2 meter.
If something reaches out and touches you, let me know because I want to experience it too.
I'll let you know after I stop peeing my pants.
And then it was time to get down to business, starting with
Good evening.
an introduction.
I'm John. This is Sarah.
The scaredy cat.
Lead investigator John Carl says it's important for the spirits to know who we are and that we're not here to hurt them.
We just want to get to know you a little bit better.
And then came the questions,
What is your name?
asking the spirits everything
Are you alone here?
and anything
Do you know who the president is?
to elicit a response.
We just want a sign of your presence being here.
And we tried everything,
A,
including
B,
singing the alphabet and even
1,
counting to 10.
2.
I was also given a new job as a still photographer. Several pictures later, there was still no sign of any ghosts.
Does it normally take this long for you to see? We haven't experienced anything dramatic quite yet. I'm still hopeful.
Well, at Duffy's Tavern, we were there probably 5 hours until it started really acting up.
Funny, because we were just about at the 5-hour mark.
We're lighting up back here on the
Oh, they're lighting up.
Again.
My machine just lit up in the community room.
But when that room proved to be fruitless, my photographer and I decided to up the ante and investigate a room on our own.
All by myself. Not exactly, Sarah. I'm here. Don't wanna be. What's that?
And if there's one thing you need to know about those blinking red lights on the floor, it's that someone or something needs to be physically touching that device in order to make it blink.
Is someone here that wants to give a message? You really got our attention. You did a great job scaring Sarah.
And things only got creepier from there, from paranormal pokes
You just touched me, Sue. Did you just touch me? No, I didn't.
to a swinging sensation
The kennel's moving.
and a ghostly glow.
Oh, no way. Guys,
What?
an orb just literally across my camera.
Our cameras had a hard time keeping up.
Sarah, I will be right back at the ghost.
Don't you leave me alone in this room. Seriously?
There was pretty much no way I was going to stay in there alone. But the spirit wasn't done with me yet.
Are you looking for Sarah?
Sarah, you got it.
Because in addition to setting off all of our equipment one last time, the spirit had one final message to deliver.
Something just touched my back.
You really jumped in there with both feet.
And the screams made it all worthwhile.
You're welcome on our team anytime.
Who you gonna call?
Sarah Swistak!
If you'd like to join forces with JABA Paranormal, or if you want them to investigate your haunted space, just head on down to our website, centralpatv.com. We've got all of their information posted for you there. Pretty spooky, huh, Dawn?
Very spooky. Very cool, though. I really like that, Sarah. And it's time.
I got to tell you, the weather really is helping the festival out with the crowds, because there are a lot of people here. A lot of local people, too. Families come to this festival.
It's a really cool thing, too, because it's this big, wide open area, so it doesn't matter how many people come, there's going to be room for you.
And we want to tell you about a lot of history here in Boalsburg, too. And the town actually has a secret side, if you can believe that.
Yeah, we're talking about ghosts that many here claim haunt parts of this town. And Erin Calandra's with us live now here at the festival to tell us more about it. And I know she believes. Erin?
Yeah, the big question is, I know, Marty, I know you're a believer, and so am I, and the big question is, are you? There's a restaurant, Duffy's Tavern. It's just about a half a mile away from here, down the street, and people who aren't believers say they've had some creepy experiences there. Several paranormal groups have investigated this restaurant, and they all say the same thing.
This place has a long history, a history that includes death, destruction, and the afterlife. It's gone through several owners. Tracy Moriarty and her husband took over in 2012.
Duffy's was built in 1819. It was originally called the Springfield Tavern because the town was called Springfield. Later on, the town was renamed Boalsburg to honor the Boal family, and this was renamed the Boalsburg Tavern. When the Duffys took over in about 1939, they named it Duffy's Boalsburg Tavern, and it just got shortened to Duffy's Tavern and remained Duffy's Tavern ever since.
Harry Duffy ran this tavern until he died in 1961, but some people say he's still here today.
Harry Duffy apparently died right here in the foyer, and there's been some interesting things that have happened here. We had two paranormal groups come in, and they had brand new equipment or fresh battery packs, and they set them up in the foyer, and they went to turn the equipment on, and the equipment automatically failed and the batteries automatically just died.
We were skeptical of this story when filming. Our gear appeared to be working just fine, but hear that buzzing? Well, that wasn't there when we were recording. It's not until we listened to our tape when we realized something was a little off. Harry Duffy, maybe?
The second paranormal group put a camera up here and filmed coming down the steps instead of going up the steps, and they saw an orb walk down the steps, or just come very slowly down the steps, very organized, look in both rooms down here, and come right back up the steps. So...
And was that Harry Duffy?
I have no idea, but some people seem to think so.
Here's video of that orb.
You'll see an orb come across. It does like a figure eight, a backflip.
According to John Carl, founder of JABA Paranormal, there are 4 spirits haunting this place. 2 adult men, a young woman, and a 4-year-old boy named Michael. Michael stays in the gold room.
So what does Michael do in here?
That's hard to say. I mean, and where does he go? And what's the time reference? I don't know.
Has anyone ever seen Michael or felt Michael?
A lot of people have felt his presence or felt like a ghost presence in here, but maybe not specifically, because we didn't know and nobody else told us except for the paranormal groups. So a lot of people feel things here.
Some guests say they've more than felt things. They say they've seen things they can't explain with their own eyes.
People have been dining and the table has moved. They hear clinking of glasses. They've seen the waitress in the yellow dress.
The JABA Paranormal group says these spirits aren't here all the time, but when they are, you know it. And Tracy agrees.
I've seen a woman walking on the porch. There's footsteps upstairs. There's constant, closing of office doors or closing of this doors. Pepper mills knocked over and turned but moved away from where they should be.
She says her husband has actually seen a ghost.
He looked at the light and then he turned, and between the two windows he saw this big black figure walk out of the room.
On a scale of 1 through 10 when it comes to paranormal activity, where does Duffy's kind of sit on that scale?
At this point with our experience, I would give it a 8.
JABA investigators say nothing here seems demonic. They say every experience here has been friendly in nature. And for those of you who are non-believers, they suggest you come here yourself.
Now, these spirits aren't there all the time, so I did a little bit of digging to help figure out for you when you could actually see one of them, and I'm told the ghost that you'd be most likely to see is Michael, the little boy who hangs out in the gold room. I'm told if you go there to dine and you bring a little toy like a stuffed animal or something and you call for him, call out Michael, that you'll have a chance of getting to see him. Live in Bullsburg, Erin Calandra, 6 News.
I don't know about you. You want to do a little ghost hunting tonight?
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. No, I absolutely, I was telling Erin, I absolutely believe in ghosts.
I'm a believer.
I lived in an apartment where a woman died, and she was there. There was no question. She was there.
Haunting you?
Yep.
All right.
Welcome back. We have been waiting all show for this, and I've been hoping we were able to ward them off our impending zombie attack, but that is not possible because it's for a good cause, right? We don't care. We like the zombies today. Here to explain, we have John and Beth Albert from JABA Paranormal and Lisa Hahn from Family Services, Inc. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is really cool because this is about a zombie walkathon event that's coming up. Family Services, Inc. is benefiting, right, Lisa?
That's right.
Yeah.
We are so excited. We've never had this kind of a fundraiser before, and JABA was wonderful to offer it to us. The funds will benefit our new teen center and shelter at 1701 6th Avenue. We need money to make the renovations happen there, and so we're so excited to have the JABA do the walkathon on Saturday morning.
That'll be great. So what do you got planned?
Well, we hope to have at least 100 walkers, if not more, and they'll get to walk for an hour up to 2 hours at the lower level of the mall. And we are actually going to have awards for most money raised, best zombie, scariest costume, best stance. So it's going to be a great time. We're trying to raise as much money as we can for the shelter.
Yeah, it is such a great cause, and it's going to be at Logan Valley Mall,
Yes.
right, John?
Correct.
Yeah, and so I hear that the zombies, we've been trying to keep them away, at bay at least, and they were very upset because we saw the fashion show earlier, and they were jealous because they wanted their own fashion show. And they said if they don't get it, they're going to eat our brains. So we decided to give them what they want. So we don't want any eating brains or anything like that. So we'll turn on our music and bring out our zombies, I think.
Yep.
Who do we have here?
First we have Tammy. She loves long, slow shuffles and stumbling around the park.
Oh, well, Tammy, you're very fashionable. I love your outfit. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I really like Tammy. Sorry, Tammy. Okay.
Next, we have Lauren, a.k.a. Patient Zero, and her favorite activities include gnawing on nurses and enjoying sweet treats like ladyfingers.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, gee. Good thing my mom's not here. She's a nurse. Look out, Mom. Oh, boy.
Next,
she's going to run into the wall there. Okay, next.
Next, we have Jess, and she digs hanging out at the cemetery and collecting bones. that she can then reattach to her
Oh my
body.
goodness. She's eating the bones. Okay. Oh gee. These are very entertaining zombies. Where'd you dig them up?
They were just laying around.
They were just laying around. Good one, Lisa.
And last, we have Kalia. She's our beauty queen, and she just loves chasing the other kids around the playground, and she loves eating brains.
She does. Oh my goodness, and she's got some with her. That's great, I think. Oh boy. Oh no! Well, good that they're eating those brains, not ours. Keep them busy for a while. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well.
I think she wants to offer you a bite.
Oh, she does? What do you got there? Oh, well, that's wonderful. Okay. Well, if you can't beat them, join them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, pretty tasty. All right. So how do people sign up for this event?
Well, we have an event page, Zombie Walkathon, and there's a registration form on there. Or we will be at the Logan Valley Mall on the upper level by the food court on Thursday from 1 to 4, where they can get a registration form there. Or they can show up the day of the walk and bring donations. They can collect donations now, or if they want to just give a donation, don't walk, we'll take the money anyway.
Oh my goodness.
All the information can be found on our Facebook page. It's JABA Paranormal.
Very cool. Very cool. So, Lisa, this is really going to help out a lot, right?
It really will. We are so excited. And what a great way to raise some money.
Yeah, especially at Halloween time.
Right.
I mean, what's a few zombies at Halloween, right?
Sure.
That's great. All right. Well, we did take a look at the event there. One more time, Logan Valley Mall, October 25th, 9 a.m. Registration begins at 7:30 a.m. And it's followed by the mall's Safe Trick-or-Treating event at 10. So it's a full day of fun.
And we do have the opportunity that they can get zombie makeup done. We still have about 6 time slots open for that. The makeup can be done professionally.
Very cool. Yep. And you also can maybe get some pictures taken too, right?
Yes, we have OMG Photography that's going to do pictures in your zombie costume.
Oh, wow. Well, that is awesome. Well, that was really fun. And I don't know if the zombies are going to come back again later, but we'll see.
Okay.
You never know about zombies.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you all so much. And we have all of that for you on our website, too, centralpatv.com. This is actually pretty tasty. Gummy worms. We'll be right back.
I'm going to have to keep the weekend outlook as indoor days. It's going to be a bit winter-like, especially on Saturday, with some places going to have their first covering of snow.
Oh no, snow. Thank you, Joe. Well, Halloween, perfect time, not for snow, but for ghost stories.
And our next guest has plenty of them. Beth Carl is with JABA Paranormal. She's here with some evidence of ghosts right here in Central PA.
Yes.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, guys.
So excited.
Welcome back. You were
having
just
us.
here last week, I think, talking about the zombie walk, and that
Zombie
was
walk.
awesome.
Yes.
Now we're talking ghosts.
Yes.
Are there a lot in our area?
There is.
Yeah?
There is. Central PA is very, has a lot of paranormal activity. You may not know because a lot of it is kept secret. People a lot of it, people don't want to get out there.
But we have some things we want to get out there. You brought evidence.
Yes. Evidence.
Yeah. So the first one, what is it, Michael's Laugh?
Yes, Michael's Laugh. We were rolling a flashlight back and forth for about 20-25 minutes. And at the time, we did not hear him laughing back until we viewed the evidence at home, and then we heard him laughing when the flashlight is rolling back.
Really? Let's listen to it to give people an idea.
What we can do is we'll roll this here. If I roll it, you roll back to me. Can you roll back? John? That was awesome.
I heard that.
I heard it too.
Then right after our other team member said that was awesome, he says thank you.
Wow.
So it was a very polite spirit.
A polite ghost.
Yes. So where was that?
That was at Duffy's Tavern.
Duffy's Tavern.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We have another clip now. This is Ashes.
Yes.
Is it same place?
Yes, it's also at Duffy's Tavern, and we're singing Ring Around the Rosies, and before the team member says ashes, the spirit says ashes.
Okay.
And I hear it in the other room and confirm with her that I've heard it before she said ashes.
Okay, let's listen. Oh my goodness. I heard it. Yeah. That is so freaky. I don't know how you do it.
I don't either. Is it scary?
No, I love it. I've had personal experiences since a young age, probably 10 or 11, so
wow.
It's sort of normal to me.
Yeah, I know you have a picture next
Yes.
for us to take a look at, and this is Duffy. You think this is a ghost, an orb or something, right?
Yes, we feel that it is Mr. Duffy. That is the hallway where he had passed, and you'll see the orb come into picture. And then it almost does like a figure 8 and sort of plays with the camera and like goes into the lens of the camera. Now that was about the 3rd time that we had visited there. The first time he would not let us set up no equipment in that hallway. We would move the camera to another room. It would be perfectly fine.
Wow.
He just wanted to feel comfortable with us. That's what my thoughts are. He just didn't know us, wouldn't let us view him the first time. But after that, we've had no problems in that hallway.
Wow. Well, we just have a short time left, so I want to get you the pulsating laser.
Okay.
If we can show that real quick and tell us what we're looking at there.
There is a blob in the middle of the screen on the left side that will actually come into play, and it's very quickly. And right after that, the laser grid, which is the purple dots, will start pulsating as if right there it goes.
They're pulsating.
Yes, as if the spirit is using the energy from the equipment to manifest itself.
Wow, that's neat.
That is really neat.
Well, we're out of time. I did want to show that shirt, but maybe we can do that at a later date.
Okay. Well, it is also posted on our Facebook page, JABA Paranormal.
Okay, very cool.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Lots
us.
of fun. And we will be right back after this.
Mission continues.
Welcome back. It is 5:10 right now. The hunt for the supernatural hit the Hollidaysburg Library. JABA Paranormal investigators gave a free talk at the library last night. They showed off all the equipment they use on their ghost hunts. They also explained what they do as ghost hunters. The organizers wanted to open up the discussion for people of all ages.
To let the kids come and touch the equipment, learn about it, so that way they're not so afraid of, ghost spirits and things like that, and just give them an opportunity to learn more about the field.
The JABA team will conduct a nighttime investigation at the library in October. That's always cool, and there's a story going around out of York County, my old station did it, where a photographer and reporter went into a house that was supposedly haunted, and the photographer got scratched by a ghost.
Someone is pretending to be a group of local ghost hunters and ripping off homeless animals at the same time. JABA, J-A-B-A that is, paranormal investigators conduct ghost hunts across our region. Many of them are fundraising for the Central Pennsylvania Humane Society. Well, now someone is pretending to be that group to get that money.
Yeah, it's just sad that somebody would try and steal money from a charitable organization, because all this money goes 100% to the Central PA Humane Society. Our organization, as paranormal investigators, we do not receive 1 cent of this money.
John Albert recommends making checks and money orders out to charities directly to keep that money from ending up in the wrong hands.
Well, someone is pretending to be a group of local ghost hunters and ripping off homeless animals at the same time. JABA Paranormal investigators conduct ghost hunts all across Central PA. Many of them are fundraisers for the Central PA Humane Society. Now, someone is pretending to be them to get that money.
Yeah, it's just sad that somebody would try and steal money from a charitable organization, because all this money goes 100% to the Central PA Humane Society. Our organization, as paranormal investigators, we do not receive 1 cent of this money.
And John Albert recommends making checks and money orders out to charities directly to keep that money from ending up in the wrong